Hey guys, today we are going to be solving systems of equations using substitution. Just a little information, I'm at the park today, so hopefully I can keep the papers where you can see them, but as you can tell, the wind is blowing a little bit, so bear with me. First, let's talk about what substitution is. Substitution is replacing one thing with another. If you've ever heard of anyone that was on a diet or trying to watch their sugar, they use sugar substitute. It's something that makes the drink or food sweet, but is not actual sugar. Yes, okay, so we're having a little technical difficulties here with the wind. Anyway, in math, we use numbers and variables as substitutes for each other. So today we're going to take a quick look, try to make this as short and sweet as possible, at finding the solution to a system of equations using substitution, meaning replacing one thing with another. So if we look at number one tells us that y equals 6x minus 11. Well, if that statement is true, that means that this y right here is the same as 6x minus 11. So we're going to take out the y and we're going to substitute in 6x minus 11 because we know that's what y equals. So I'm going to rewrite the second equation, negative 2x minus 3. Remember, we're not going to use the y here. Instead, we're going to replace it with 6x minus 11. And then we are going to finish our equation equals negative 7. Okay, lots of technical, I can't even talk. Lots of difficulties today. And I'm at the park, so I can't just pick up another pen. All right, so here, if you look, we have that distributed property that we've used a lot in math. Now, the one thing that we have to be careful with is when we use distributed property, we have to take the value of the number in front of it when distributing. So we're not just distributing a 3. Oh, put that down. That's gross. That's someone's mouthpiece. Okay, so instead of distributing just a 3, we're going to distribute a negative 3 because this is negative 3 or minus 3. Remember, they mean the same thing. So I'm going to circle it so I remember that it is a minus or negative 3. I'm going to bring down my negative 2x because I don't want to forget about it. And then I'm going to distribute the negative 3. Negative 3 times 6x. Well, that I know a negative times a positive is a negative. And 3 times 6x, if I have 3 groups of 6x's, I have 18x's. And then negative 3 times negative 11. Don't forget, a negative times a negative is a positive. And 3 times 11 is 33 equals negative 7. All right, so now we're going to combine like terms. Remember, like terms are numbers that are alike. And in this instance, we have negative 2x and negative 18x. You can look at that as negative 2x minus 18x or negative 2x plus negative 18x in just a minute when I'm done, okay? And I know that negative 2x minus 18x is negative 20x. Okay, just right there, okay? Don't go far. Stay where I can see you. So we have negative 20x plus 33 equals negative 7. All right, now I don't have any terms that are alike on the same side, but I do have terms that are alike on the opposite side of the equal sign. Remember, to take something from one side to the other, we do the opposite operation. So the opposite of positive 33 is negative 33 or subtracting 33. Remember, what I do to one side, I must do to both sides. I bring down my negative 20x because I'm not doing anything with it. And I know that 33 minus 33 is 0. And negative 7 minus 33, or negative 7 plus negative 33, is negative 40. Now I'm left with no like terms, and I still need to get x by itself. So I'm going to do the opposite of this. The opposite of negative 20 times x is divided by negative 20. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. Negative 20x divided by negative 20 leaves me with 1x. And negative 40 divided by negative 20 is 2. So now I know that x equals 2. So I know that in my answer, I'm going to have 2 as my x. Now I have to figure out what my y is. I can go back to the original equations and I can plug in 2 for x in either equation. It doesn't matter which one I choose, I will get the same answer. So I'm going to use the first one because it looks the simplest to replace x with 2. So I'm going to put y equals 6, and instead of x, I'm going to put a 2 minus 11. And then I'm going to solve. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 minus 11 is 1. So y equals 1. So I know that the solution to my system of equations is 2, 1. That means that I can replace 2 for the x for 2 and y for 1, and these equations will be true. That also means that when I graph these two equations, that they will cross at 2, 1 on my graph. So I know this was kind of short, only one problem. It's getting a little harder for me to get these in without interruptions, and sorry for all of the interruptions, but I really do hope y'all are having a good day. Please email me with questions. I've only gotten one person to email me with questions so far, so if you're watching these and you are having trouble, or you want me to do more problems, or you want me to stop, or whatever, please just email me or leave a comment. Hope y'all have a great day. Let's see if I can show you the beautiful mountains. And it won't zoom. Oh, but that's my beautiful view today. I'll leave y'all with that.